It must have been. Midnight now is Saturday kisses Friday and I'm in. This borrowed apartment seems a safe place to be out of money. Safe for being inside out as one who obsesses over small things. The neighbors are leaning heads out their windows, their shoulders shrugged up in silhouette. The music takes over like thoughts do, such vocal tone and such a pitch, and so bids me wisely, saying, summer must be the season of the bitch. I need some new clothes, I need some larger shirts, a different pair of shoes, a way to make some bread. Water from the tap is free but full of lead. I like to feel my blood getting heavier. I don't believe it's blue, I've only ever seen it the color red. And the neighbor nods his head, he too was in on a Friday night. The bar patrons downstairs catch his angry eye. Their talk is all over the sidewalk, all over the walls, all in our ears. He wants them to go to bed. I want them to stay up and talk to me. I wonder who is making eyes at who. I want to know what he said, she said. I'd like to see them drunk on the tram, hear about sex and movie theaters, listen to the beautiful dark-haired woman argue that men are only crazy for blonde-haired girls. I intend to catch it all. I'm a student, fresh for some learning, my elbows on the windowsill, leaning forward like a teacher's pet, so focused that I may be straining the structure of the lesson. Smoking a joint mindlessly, my eyes wide like an aristocrat. I don't mind being in on a Friday night. When you don't have a job, the weekends don't mean as much. I tell people I'm a poet, which is the same thing as saying I'm unemployed, despicable. Even worse. I'm the self-indulgent kind. I just write about whatever I'm thinking of when I'm supposed to be writing. Usually it's about myself. It's rarely about the flowers, or war, or how courageous my friends are, although they are courageous. I like to smoke cigarettes, although I know they will kill me. I tell my nieces and nephews to never start, although I know I could quit, and I don't. It's stubborn. Sometimes when I take the train, I don't buy a ticket. Sometimes when I drink all by myself. My niece is 10 and she's a better poet than I am. She used to want to be a veterinarian when she grew up. Now I tell her to be a poet because poetry is easy and you rarely have to put an animal to sleep. That's the funny part. I told you it was funny. I've always relied on the kindness of strangers. In fact, I survive on other people's dime. The ones who care about me the most keep me afloat. I tell them they're getting a bad deal, but they don't listen. Perhaps they're hoping I will write poems about them. Sometimes I try, but they're all too beautiful for words. Like Sean, who brought me over here, gave me his best bicycle, a place to stay, and introduced me to all his friends. My mother, who insists she is proud of me, although I have accomplished nothing and keeps giving me loans that I never pay back. Or Sarah, whose apartment I'm in right now, though she's not here, and who has been my good friend, though she never intended it. Or Johanna, who I always knew had something special, and who has always treated me so kind just on a feeling. Or Dina and Bulat, who took me in when I was in need, and then kicked me out when I was becoming stale. My brother, who showed me what family can mean. My father, who taught me to find soul within the soil. That guy at the bar, whose name I don't know, but who talked to me for hours without asking if I was interested. The woman in line who let me go first because I was only buying one thing. My friend back home, who I've known for more than 20 years and can read my mind like a tarot card. The girl who used to think that men and women couldn't be friends. My sister who never puts up with any bullshit. My teachers, ex-lovers, fellow poets, musicians, artists, everyone. Other blood, same blood. Thank you.